Hey, we are live. We are live. Let's go, Coachy. Let's go. Gotta love it, man. Beautiful Sunday. It's God's day. Let's get right, man, with this Rate My Bills series. We got a ton new bills to showcase to you guys today. Super dope. You guys have been going crazy with submitting your builds. Old man Baller, what up, man? You guys have been going just insane with submitting your builds. I appreciate all of you guys who submitted your builds. If you guys would like to participate in our next Rate My Bill series, just join our Discord. You could type !Discord in the chat. The link will pop up. You could join and be prepared for next week. What up, Utero? What's good, man? Jamil, what it is? Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all, man. We finna get right. Get everybody in here. All right, the homies are there. Let me pull up my Discord and see if we could get right on it. Man, just a beautiful, beautiful day. Gotta love it.
What
Yo,
happened?
what up, y'all? Let me see if I
What's
can
up,
get
City?
voices shared. Hold on a second.
What's up, fellas?
What up? What up? You can just make sure I got y'all voices shared. Advance desktop monitor and output. Yep, yeah, here. Sammy Sears, what it is. So how's the Bills looking for today, man? Got some interesting
I
stuff.
got five total for you,
All
including
right.
the badge plug one that you told me to read off to you.
All right, sounds good. Fireman Lamont. We got All City Big Heck with us. Uh All
What's
City
up?
Big Red and All City Chosen. We finna get right. We finna get right. Let me get into the build stuff. What you playing on? I'm playing on PS5, y'all. What up, Ice Wit? Where do you submit your build? In the build and badge discussion room. You submit it there. By next week, depending on how today's stream goes, but if today's stream is successful, we'll create a Rate My Build separate room for you guys to submit your builds in. AJ, what up, man? Crazy day for Rockstar. Let's get it, man. Hey, cool. Let's start off with the first one. Let's see how many we got in here. Let's see if we get some leverage. Mm-mm.
So you want the point guard first?
Yeah, I think I want to do the batch plug build first.
I got you.
All right, so I'm gonna exit out of here. And hey, if you guys haven't seen this badge plug build, can we agree on one thing? The homies in the stream, can we agree on one thing? Badges make up a huge portion, like a gigantic portion of how successful you're gonna be on 2K23. Is that like? Can we put a W or L in the chat if that's correct or not?
W.
Because the build that we're about to review right now gets over 100 badges. And if badges make up what a Grayson, if badges make up the game, then will that 100 badge build go crazy on 2K23? W, appreciate that. Appreciate that, y'all. All right, man. So that's the first one we finna review. Red is gonna read it off for us.
All
What
right,
up,
so
No
PG, of
Cap?
course.
Hold on, I still gotta bring up the builder. Let me see here. My career. And all right, first build up. We go into yes. All right, you said PG, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
6'1",
All right, let me put that right here. Let me put jersey number one.
188,
6'1", 188,
6'10" wingspan.
6'10" wingspan. Let me look at the caps right quick. So he capped out at 89 three ball. For some reason, I kind of like the 89 three ball. On all the bills that I've tested, that 89 three ball seems to be, I don't know, it's like glitched or something because I feel like I hit way better with the 89. Who knows? But 98 ball handle caps out. Mind you, there's a 6'1" build. You could get a 99 perimeter defense and 99 steal. 91 acceleration caps out and 95 speed caps out. All right, we'll continue on. All right, what it looks like.
All right, 87 close shot.
Hold on 1 second. Click. You can submit your build in the 2K build and badge discussion room. You'll see it along the side there. 89 is sweet. Facts. All right, close shot. I'm ready for you, Red.
87 close shot.
87 close shot. Let's see what he got with 87. Now, if you guys don't know, Badge Plug is like a genius at this stuff. So he was upgrading his attributes for particular things that weren't even like, which we're going to see on the driving layup in just a second. He was upgrading particular attributes to acquire certain animations, sometimes to acquire badges. So we're going to continue on driving layup. I know that's an 88.
The driving layup on his is an 85.
No.
The one that you sent me is. It says the layup's 85. The driving dunk's an 88.
The driving dunk was an 88? I could have
Yes.
sworn he had 85. Did I wonder if I sent you the wrong one? Let me double check it because I could have sworn.
It has more than 100 badges.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a.
Should said, hold up.
Yeah, because I know we was talking about him getting.
You tweaked it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if I sent you a tweaked one or I sent you
No,
his one.
you tweaked it. No, I think this is the original one. Then you
this is
tweaked
the original one. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So driving dunk. So let me before you continue. The reason why I talked about the driving layup at 88 is because that's going to be Long Athlete when Long Athlete gets released. Driving dunk 88, which that seems unnecessary.
And no standing, no post control.
Okay.
83 midi.
83 mid range. What up, God Soldier? Yeah, I might be running rec today, Isaiah. Mid range 83, you said.
3.88.
88 3-point shot.
80 free throw.
80 free throw.
79 pass.
79 pass accuracy.
89 ball handle.
89 is a good sweet spot. What we getting with 89?
That was that hyperdrive.
That's that quick first step Hall of Fame.
Speed with ball. 90's hard.
Speed with ball as well.
90.
Yeah, so the reason why he went 90 speed with ball is to get hyperdrive Hall of Fame. So he was targeting, I know a lot of you guys create builds and you're thinking about badges, you're forgetting about thresholds. So like for instance, he understands how important hyperdrive is. Hyperdrive is super important this year, and I got the numbers for hyperdrive as well. Let me get those quick numbers real quick. So at Hall of Fame, you could expect a 10% increase to your speed on moving crossovers for hyperdrive on Hall of Fame. So it was good of him to target hyperdrive on Hall of Fame. 89 ball handle gets you that quick first step on Hall of Fame. And if you guys don't know quick first step on Hall of Fame, which I got the numbers for as well, you could expect a 12% increase to your speed with quick first step on Hall of Fame. So that's super dope that he did that. We can continue on.
The interior defense is a 28.
28, okay.
Perimeter is an 88.
88.
Steel is an 89.
89 steel.
O board is a 35.
O board is a 35.
Defensive rebound is 78.
78.
The speed is an 80.
80, yep.
Excel is an 80.
80 on acceleration.
The strength is a 40.
40.
The vert is a 75.
And stamina is a 90.
92.
This is the point guard position. If this is not your new build, I don't know what is. I mean, if we know how important badges are, it depends on your role that you want to play out there. If you're running the one, this is an amazing build. I could see some limitations at the one, maybe in the beginning of like while you're grinding your build, but in the long run, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with this particular build. You got everything you need. I would have targeted the 89 3 ball. He didn't target the 89 3 ball, but different modes require different attributes. So he probably could stay with Park with this because the 89 3 ball, which will try to get it up. The 89 3 ball gets you Agent 3s on gold, which is a pretty clutch badge. But We'll leave it at that. 24 finishing, 25 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 24 freaking defensive badges. You're looking at 98 badges off rip with the additional +4 that you receive from the Welcome to the League quest. That's 102 badges total. Defensive rebound is at a 78. So, I mean, where what do you do? Like, I know a lot of you guys created builds at like 6-1 and you're like, damn, I messed up. My build only has 52 badges. Well, Badge Plug created this build with 102 badges. So I felt it was really important to showcase this build. Salute to Badge Plug as well. Because I know a lot of you guys may not have heard about this build and you're like, well, maybe I can make something happen. Imagine saying that this build, pass accuracy is going to get cut. It's not going to cut it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people are running with lower pass accuracy than this. So definitely not an L build. That'd be crazy to call this build an L build, in my opinion. There's definitely not an L build. It's just dependent if you're running against elite competition. I think elite IQ players can make really good use of this build. Bum rec players, like the point guards you normally see in rec, probably won't make good use of this build. That's why on the thumbnail it says your build is ass. I really meant that, because I think it's not only more so the build, is the IQ of the player that's using the build. This build by far could do it all. Especially if you're new to 2K, and we know that badges make up the game, a good portion of the game, you could do so much with this particular build. I made this build. I didn't invest in it. I made it, but I tweaked certain things, like the homie said, with pass accuracy, also the 3-point shot to 89. I wanted to make sure that happened, and I limited some stuff. It looks like Badge Plug was really targeting badge counts. So I think it's an interesting build, and it's a good framework to start your build, especially if you're trying to run the point guard. You could take this build, say, well, I got these badges, I don't need as much defense. That's what I did. I don't need as much defense. It's a 6'1". You can see the height right there. 6'1", 188 pounds, 6'10". I made a video on Clamp Breaker. You could check that out. It's on my channel, if you're interested in that. What do y'all think about this build?
It's not a bad starter build.
Yeah, that's how I feel too, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he did everything correctly for what he was trying to achieve, especially if it comes to bad count.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, he's not so much of a liability on defense to where he has to be hid. He can play and run rotation correctly if need be to cover the top for a moment, or to switch with somebody who might be might need a break, or change something up. He can score at all levels of the court.
Get that? Like, do folks get that? Like, the man could score. He's a 3-level scorer, point blank. Period. If this build is going to be a 3-level scorer. Not to mention, what about when we get those badges?
Right.
How does this build look when you get those
you put this build in the right hands, it's deadly.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Put this build in Badge Plug's hands, and how many of y'all finna guard him? How many of y'all think y'all can guard Badge Plug? That homie Stunner Man, whoever, I forgot the homie's name, who did the exploits last year, was arrogant enough to think that he could play against Badge Plug. Y'all don't know how goated Badge Plug is. So for a dude like Badge Plug sees this build, he's like, well, I know I'm limited. I could go to 893 ball. I know I could do that, but I could work with Agent 3 on silver, and I'm still gonna hit. This is what Badge Plug thinking. I'm still gonna hit with Agent 3 on silver. Someone, I don't know if you guys are goated like that. You want to see what the build's name is? What else we got? Not as far as builds, but what else do y'all think about this build?
I think it's in terms of size, I wonder what you can do defensively with it. It might be. Highly skilled players, might be able to get away with that. But I'd be, if I were to make this build, I'll make sure my defense is on point, because 6'1", you can get shot over by every 6'8" build that's out there. So you
Yes,
got to
I
make
know
sure
from
you're on
experience.
point. You got to know your positioning.
Yeah, big facts.
And I think that's an important fact to make when considering making this build.
I will
Co-
say from personal experience, and being 6'1" at one point in time myself on the game, you could be in great positioning and you will get shot over. You can get shot over. So
Coach,
that'd be
Coach
the concern
Z,
of
thank
mine.
you so much for the 4.99 super chat. Devin, salute to you. Appreciate the love from New York. Yeah, so 6'1", there's a liability on getting shot over, and what they mean by shot over is shoot over those.
Let's
Is
go,
taller
Koji.
builds shooting over you while you're trying to, you'll take this build and put them in the corner more times than not. You put on defense, you put them in the corner on defense and try to hide them in that corner, so that person will just have to contain and try not as much to cheat. But taller builds do have the ability to shoot over smaller players. Higher acceleration. I felt the same way about the acceleration. Who said that? Certified Ghost. That's exactly why I tweaked this build when I made mine. I boosted the acceleration all the way up. I'm not sure if I'm going to invest in it, but I think my defensive badges dropped to like 16 with trying to get my acceleration up, and I just kind of distributed. I reallocated those attributes to make it work for what I would do if I was bringing a 6-1 out there. But yeah, facts. Not a build to be in everyone's hands. But I think like Chosen said, it's a great starter build, especially if you want to play the one and you're trying to learn 2K. It's a balance of everything, so you can figure out. You can take this build out and say, well, what am I strong at with these attributes? And when you figure that out, then you can say, let me increase my 3-point shot, or let me increase my playmaking, or maybe I need more acceleration. My finish with this build, finishing would be great, but you may be able to figure I couldn't finish that because I was so short. So let me make a taller build. It's one of those builds that got everything you need, so you can help figure out exactly what you need. All right,
Another
man. Let's
point
see. Huh?
I want to
Yeah.
make one more point.
Yeah, of course, bro. Take your time.
In terms of one-on-one defense,
Mhm.
if you're playing man, like strictly man, if you're playing with randoms, which is a nightmare, I'm
Mhm.
just thinking that you're probably gonna get blown by, and I'm just like make sure your teammates know the rotations. Like you're able to, you have a lock or you have like the big man, guarding the rim at all times. Because if it's just one-on-one, strictly 1v1, and your teammates ain't helping you, you're gonna be on the island, bro. That's all.
Well, yeah, as with any small build, this
Yep.
build it has a high enough perimeter defense to stay in front of his, and he has 24. Right? These are 24. There's not an 88 perimeter defense with 2 defensive badges. There's an 88 perimeter defense with Hall of Fame ankle bracer, Menace. He got glove on silver. He got clamps on silver. He got workhorse. He got off ball pass. I mean, there's a build that I think is going to be able to contain for the help defense. So, a 6-1 with somebody trying to blow by you, you're going to get dunked on in 2K23. So you got big man getting dunked on. So
Yep.
the whole point is just to let the 6-1 bump the man, put a body on him so the big man can make it down and there's a rotation like you said. Heck.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of people are just starting to get outside, so they're not aware of like the power of slashing out
Facts.
here. Trust me,
Facts.
the slashing. You remember 2K21 next gen? How it was tough to stop people from dunking on you. If you don't have the right defense and you're not in the right position, it's gonna happen, bro.
GG's,
Just,
Coachy. You
I
will
mean,
get bodied.
it's not as horrible as 21 next gen because
Right.
next gen you didn't feel like you earned it, but in terms of the power of being very good at it, it's up there at that level.
Yeah, physicals are massively underrated. Physicals are like really important this year, which I really enjoy. Every single physical attribute is important. Probably the most least important, which ironically made a huge change this year. The most least important attribute in regards to physicals is probably your speed. And I know a lot of you may not want to hear that or may not agree with that, but that's just pure fact. In regards to
And the
your
second,
attributes,
most least is vertical now after the video that's been done.
yeah,
And I
because you
would
can leave
say
your
like
vertical at 75.
the speed is
Yep.
is helpful, right? But the price is not worth it, right? Like it's very expensive, and in terms of how much space you could cover with the speed of the game,
Hmm.
it's not as necessary, right?
Not as necessary.
But we also learned that acceleration is more important than speed with ball.
There you go. You know, acceleration. You all you got to do is go out there and try it. Yeah. When you're making your builds, you can learn. You can see this in the tester. All you got to do is make a build, max out acceleration super high, say 90s, and then make a build and put it at 80. And you'll notice, I mean, a dramatic difference in how you're moving. And we're talking about in a half court set. You're moving just ridiculously different. Speed with ball is something that doesn't happen off of your like first few steps. Speed with ball triggers in after a while of dribbling, and we're talking about like down court. We're not talking about in a half court set. In a half court set, you're more than likely just using your acceleration attribute. So keep that in mind, y'all, when you're making your builds. This is why I dropped. Check out today's video on acceleration. Salute to NBA 2K Labs for dropping that information for us, so you can learn some more about acceleration and the quick first step badge and moving in the half court set. All right, let's see what this build name is. Let's see what this build name is. Let's move on. 98. I guess I'll put the additional attribute on this joint. We'll continue on. See what the build name is. Takeover. 6-1. I'm trying to get easy blow-bys with my 6-1. And I'm trying to get finishing moves on my 6-1 because slashing is OP. We'll just do it. This is a troll takeover. But we'll just do it and see what the build is. I'm definitely not going to commit to this build. Okay. I don't know. They keep giving the same players. A two-way, three-level shot creator. 3-point shot creator, a two-way shot creator. Yep, you said it. But a two-way, three-level. As we said, the build, you know, it hits on all levels of offense. So three-level shot creator type of build. Super dope build. Let's edit this build. Go back in. Next build up. Let's move on. Did y'all like the build, W or L? Let me know in the comment section. Red, you got the next build for us?
Yeah, the next one is the center.
A center build. All right. That's what we want to see.
Oh,
And centers, they're doing crazy things with centers, y'all. They're making 6'8" center builds out there. I've seen some wild stuff. All right.
This one's 7 foot. 238.
238. You want speed. Okay.
With a 7'6" wingspan.
238. 7'6". Interesting. He wants that 3-point shot. 84-3. Okay. Interesting. Speed 73, acceleration 65, vertical capped out at 85, a driving dunk 89, standing dunk 99. Okay, interesting. All right, let's get it.
All right, close shot. Close shot's an 80.
80 close shot. We're moving on to the center build. An 80 close shot. Okay.
65 layup.
Really interesting. Okay.
85 driving dunk.
85. Okay.
90 standing.
Oh, we didn't say. Oh, that was. Oh, who submitted this build?
Oh, this is from Country of Kings.
Country of Kings. Country of Kings. This is your build. If you're in the stream, salute to you. Appreciate you submitting it. Post control.
Post control is an 80.
80. Wow. Interesting. What did he get with that 80? Let's open these things up. These are his finishing badges. Post spin. Post. Back down Punisher. Drop stepper gold. Okay, probably. Wow, interesting. You said 80, right? It was an 80?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let me close this back.
All right, mid-range. Mid-range is a 71.
71. Okay.
3 balls and 84.
He's got to be limited on his defense. Well, it doesn't
You'll be
look like it
surprised.
so far. Yeah, it doesn't look because it's only a 70 overall. 84.
Yep, 73 free throw.
73. No playmaking. Pass accuracy 70.
60 pass accuracy.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
35 ball handle. Why? I don't know. Probably the driving dunk made him do it.
It went up. That went up by itself. So that would
Yeah,
have,
so the driving dump,
Mhm.
driving dump right there. And then interiors are 78.
Interior is a 78. Nah,
Mhm.
I see what he did there.
43 perimeter,
78, 43,
61.
steel 61.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Block is a 93.
Block is a 93.
O board is a 78.
Mm-hmm.
And D board is a 93.
Let's see what he did here.
Speed is a 73.
Speed is okay, 73. I like that speed.
65 Excel. 89 strength.
Okay, that was smart.
75 vert. 91 stamina.
That's an L, big L, folks. Yeah, folks are like big L. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. It's a 7-foot center, so I want to take this build to park. It's a 7-foot center, so I understand the lack of perimeter defense, but folks like to put perimeter defense because you need that lateral quickness. That's not my biggest complaint. My biggest gripe is the pass accuracy. And I get why folks think that they could limit on pass accuracy. I get the idea because if you drop those 10 points from 70, you can get so much more. If I put the 10 points on, there is going to be no defense. So what the man is basically saying is, I want to play fairly average defense. This is what you're saying when you look at this build. I want to play. Who was the man who submitted this again, bro?
Country of Kings.
Country of Kings. The man is saying, I want to play fairly decent defense, and I hope you guys see that, because a 78 interior defense is going to get you bodied in NBA 2K23. 93 block is, I got a 99 block, and I got a 99 interior defense, and they haven't bodied me yet, but they are dunking on me, and they are going up very easily on me with Hall of Fame anchor. And my build has an 85 vertical, and I have a 99 rebound on my build, so I could tell that this build is not going to be up to par in the paint. He may hold his own here and there, but the majority of the time you're gonna get beat up down there. So then you get the board and you need to throw an outlet pass. Is there outlet passes on this build? I don't think so, man. I don't see it happening. You got break starter on bronze. I know what the lack of break starter does for a lot of builds in NBA 2K23 because I see them throw it out of bounds. I think I maybe threw it out of bounds one time, and it wasn't like I threw it straight out of bounds. It hit the man, and the man's foot was out of bounds. So I don't know. The lack of break starter is extremely important. Not to mention, if they dig it into the paint and you got to pass it back out, that's where you have problems, when you got to pass it back out. Yeah, you're getting picked off. Yes, I don't like the 60. And that was all done to have an 84 3-point shot and to dominate in the paint. Maybe he was considering the idea that post hooks were extremely dominant, and maybe he wanted to make sure that he was going to take advantage of that with his finishing. And maybe he will be dominant in the paint. And I like the balance. I like the idea of some folks saying, well, I'm going to be balanced. Like, I'm going to kill with my finishing, but I might get beat up in the paint. Like, some people make that sacrifice. Will you guys make that sacrifice? I don't know. Homies, what y'all think about the bill?
I'm not getting beat up.
Man, I'd be watching my head, man. 78 interior.
Scary.
Man,
I'd be taking that 3 ball down to an 80 and trying to apply that, moving some other stuff around to get some better pass accuracy. And if you then got that much interior, you got to at least have a 99 block somehow. You know what I mean? Like,
You can take that 3 for 75.
Yeah, folks are saying it has to be a 1v1 or 2v2 build. Because we do got to consider the idea that these players are made for different game modes. You know what I mean? It's something that we do got to consider. So if he's saying, this man making the bill saying, if I get the ball in the post, it's a GG for whoever's guarding me. That's
Yeah, but
what he's saying.
if he's playing 1v1 and it's not make it, take it, and everything, he's not going to win in that aspect. He ain't going to be able to keep up with somebody smaller, 6'8", 6'8", and everything, dribbling left, dribbling right, speed boost, and this especially with a 78 interior. He's
Hold
going to
on
get
1
dunked on.
second.
Yep.
Joshua Blunt, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We can do your build. Just submit it in our Discord. If you guys would like to submit your build for the Rate My Build series, we're going to try and do this on a weekly basis. So you join our Discord first. That's the first step. Type !Discord and the link will pop up. You'll join our Discord and you'll submit your build in the 2K build and badge discussion room. And then our admin goes into there, sorts out the builds, and we present them on live stream. So if you guys wanna submit your build, boom, do that. Join the Discord. My fault, Rad. What you were saying, bro?
I'm saying, like, even if he's trying to 1v1 somebody, or even 2v2, if somebody 6'8" is having to guard him or gets switched onto him, he's gonna get crucified, because that 78 interior is not going to stop some 6'8" with elite contacts coming down there with a full head of steam, especially with not even no 99 block.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that 99 block got me thinking twice.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Thanks,
I don't think that's happening like that.
So is this a L build or a W build? Let me know in the chat. What do you think about this build? Let's see what the build turns out to be. Let's see what it turns out to be. We'll put.
This is a horror build.
It's a what?
Four
build?
No, or. It's not a double or. It's just or.
Oh, okay.
Or build. It's an or build. I got you. I thought you called the build a whore.
I know what that build does on this.
That's rough. That's a whore build. Man, damn, bro. Like, I know we're tough on builds.
That's his business.
Definitely giving a lot of buckets.
That's Harmon Daniels say he's the one, Country of Kings. He's the one who submitted the build.
Oh, he has the whole build.
He said he plays rec. He plays rec with this build. So if that gives you guys some perspective.
I mean, I think at the 4 it's all right. At the 5, I'm afraid.
I think at the 4, right. At the 4, I could see this build, but then there's so much better 4s out there. You know what I mean? Like this, so you would make your 4. Ideally, I would want my 7-footer. I wouldn't mind a 7-footer at the 4 because it is like a weird meta going on out there. But I would prefer a 6'9", 6'10", even a 6'8" at the 4. And we're gonna continue on.
That's one of those cheesy lineups.
Yeah.
Let's go, Kochi. Barbecue chicken. Whoa! I never even knew who. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who Jack Sigma is. That's wild. Is that somebody I'm supposed to know?
He's like from the 80s.
Yo, you got compared to Jack Sigma. That's pretty tough, B. That's tough, bro. I would have said nah. If I saw this joint, I would have immediately backed out, bro. Like if I ain't gonna front. I ain't even trying to troll. If I would have saw, they said Sigma's goated. They said Sigma's goated though. Chef Joseph.
Sigma was solid, but
he's solid. But I would have looked at him and said, "Hell, no, I ain't being compared to him." I don't know who Sigma is. I'm not knocking y'all. But if I would have saw Sigma right now, I know me, and I'm saying this like me playing off stream and offline. I would have said, "Oh hell nah!" Immediately back. Like, how do you? And I would have probably rushed to go back too. Like, we got to increase another attribute so I could get somebody else in this lineup.
Chat definitely bigging up to Jack Sigma. All right, man.
Hey, you got to close out.
I would have did that joke. They say Sigma was gangster. Everybody likes Sigma. All right.
Right, but he's just not doing it.
If he is Hall of Famer, he must have done something good. I'm just.
Oh, all right. He was a Hall of Famer.
I personally, I wouldn't want the comparison.
I'm just looking at the picture, and that's scary.
They saying Jack Sigma nice. Everybody likes Jack Sigma. I don't know. I never heard of him, bro. And
I'm gonna watch the tape.
I mean, that's when well, then again, he was probably right before my time. He was probably just like right before my time. All right, man. L build or W build? Is Jack Sigma a W build or L build? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. But that's insane, bro. I don't know who Jack Sigma
Heck,
is.
go next.
Jack Sigma played when there was no 3-point line.
Sigma is better than the other. Yeah, he played with it, so he must have been. Yeah, if he was good at that time. My team, he's usually goated. All right, All-Star back in the '80s. All right, casuals, they really don't know how good Jack Sigma was, and they're the same ones that complain. I can't even read that. Bro, that build is a W. You tripping? Devin Sutton said that build is a W. You tripping? I got the same big answer. Run wreck with, bro. Trust me, G. You need to put more playmaking on this build. Yeah. That's what I said. More right. That means the build is not a W. Maybe he's referring to somebody in the chat.
He said Sigma over LeBron.
Sigma over LeBron. Sigma over LeBron. Word. That's wild. All right.
Oh, man.
All right. Next build up, man. Next build up.
Heck, you go next. Go ahead and pull.
Yeah, let's get it. Give me 1 second. Let me reset
All
this
right.
joint. All right, I'm ready for you. Next build up. I ain't even saving that build. So I don't want Sigma nowhere on my PlayStation. We finna make this right. Next build up.
I kind of want to stick with the big men.
All right.
We haven't seen a lot of really big players. Like
Facts.
rate my build
Facts.
streets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting sent a lot of 6'9s, a lot of 6'8s, but what about the 7'3s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a 7'3 build.
7'3 build. All right, let me go on.
This is from user Cowman. Respect.
Cowman. All right, so last one was Country by what? Country by Kings.
Country of
Kings. This one is from Cowman. So we got a theme
What are y'all
going
trying to
on.
do?
It's a little theme. They get together, and what is it? What's that thing called when you ride the bull?
Oh, Western?
Yeah,
The rodeo.
Rodeo?
Yeah,
What, a rodeo?
rodeos. They got a little thing going on. I know you had dudes plotting, trying to get your country ad in here, trying to. Anyway, next attribute.
Oh Lord.
All right, wait.
241.
I'm kind of taking a
245.
hit.
Interesting.
241 pounds.
241. Okay.
Wingspan 7'10.
7'10. All right, let me see the caps real quick before you continue.
Nah, man. Interesting.
3-point shot, 81.
Mhm.
Interior defense high. He wanted to get that 99 block with a 99 defensive rebound. But that speed, man, that is so scary. He is 7'3", though. He wanted to get it up a little bit. He's not going to have max strength, 83 strength. Let's continue on.
All right. Close shot, 85.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll tell you, Jonathan. What's wrong with country
85.
boys?
7'3 with 85 close shot. It's interesting. Driving layup,
Driving
45.
45.
We just
Driving
do
dunk.
drive-bys on horses.
Drive-bys on horses.
Drive-bys on horses.
The driving dunk is 65.
Okay.
Standing dunk is 80.
Yes. Okay. So he's not prioritizing finishing. All right.
No. Post control 70.
Yeah, he's definitely not prioritizing finishing. That's just a secondary option. Okay.
All right. Mid range is 66.
66. So he's gonna
3-point shot, 81.
Yeah. Okay.
Free throw 56.
He left it. He left it alone.
Whoa.
Country. Who's this
Might as
country
well go to the
man?
next build.
This is why you don't play basketball with crates. You need a free throw. The rim should not be a crate on a tree, and it's like a nail gun into a tree. You want to have a real rim with a real backboard, so you know to increase your free throw. Next attribute up.
That's not cowboy basketball.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's patented leather, bro. What you mean? That's patented leather.
They straight put a milk crate on a tree.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah. That got me in tears, B. Yeah.
He playing with a soccer ball.
Yeah, playing with a
Oh, man.
soccer, straight playing with a soccer that don't bounce. You ever seen those dudes playing with a soccer? Yeah, I know y'all seen those dudes. Or they be like this, no dribbling, and trying to like shake their way to the rack. Like,
They just fade
yo,
away.
you ever seen them boys? They
Yeah.
crazy, bro. All right,
Glass.
That's why I'm laughing so hard because that takes me back, bro.
pass
That does.
accuracy.
The ball would float.
Yo,
Oh, you remember
That's how
the balls we used to play kickball with?
the ball you would float just like
yeah,
this
you
guy's
play with a
passes.
dodgeball. That joint bounces like extra quick. It don't even bounce like a regular basketball. The joint just bounce. Like second you put it down to dribble, it's back up in your hands. You're like, how do you get back here? Joint is crazy. I already know the
Oh
vibes.
man.
Pass accuracy,
Pass accuracy 65.
I
65.
don't even know why I got on here messing with y'all.
65.
Ball
I know
handle
y'all.
30.
I know half of y'all in the stream play basketball with a whole dodgeball. You capping. I know y'all already. I could tell by the way you're typing. Next one.
Oh man.
Ball
I
handle
was saying he
30.
used to pigskin
You said,
basketball.
what was it? 70?
Ball handles 30 and speed with ball 0.
30?
25.
Oh.
30. Okay. So he went
Yeah,
for
I
the
got
three
you.
ball. He fairly decent finishing. He's a 68, so he maxed his defense. What do you got on defense?
93 interior.
Mm-hmm. 93.
45 perimeter and steal.
Okay.
Still laugh.
9 block.
93 block.
No, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
No. All right. What is O board and
80 offensive rebound.
oh man.
Man,
He's a
this build is
7-3.
confused.
Okay.
99 defensive rebound.
Okay.
Man.
Speed, he had to max out all these attributes,
Yep.
right?
Speed 55.
Uh-huh.
Excel 40.
Okay, I can see that.
Let's
Strength
go, coachy.
80.
80. Okay.
Vertical 66.
What is this man doing? Every time I'm like trying to give him every attribute, I'm trying to give the man to be like, okay, I can see me. You had to max this out. He said, nah, I didn't even max that out either. I'm goated like that.
This build is confused as its creator.
Yo, all right. 86 stamina.
Yep, stamina 86. That's where we're at. This field right here. Okay, so we really got to help the big men out there because if you guys seen All City's recent video about the cost of a My Player, if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go see it.
Facts.
You know that this is very expensive, and so we got to help y'all, man. Like, and before y'all go and make a build, y'all need to consider how much it's going to cost.
Yo, somebody share. What was the man? Somebody share this throughout the entire countryside because you cannot make bills like this and spend $200 on a build. These boys don't know basketball. If you're playing, you can't make a build like this and think you're going to be successful on 2K. This is not going to be the wave. The whole countryside needs a little 2K education because this is not gonna work. In fact, this build is comical old man baller. So initially when we started out the build, I'm like, okay, he sacrificed his finishing. It's not gonna be dominant, it's a secondary option. So I understood right off rip making the build. I said it's a secondary option. But he did all of that to, all right, you get an 81 3 ball. That's not even like super high, 81, but okay, you get an 81 3 ball. There's only 14 shooting badges that you're getting with that because he didn't increase that mid-range shot. So he said, nah, I'm not even gonna go with the standard. I'm limited on my finishing. I just got a fairly decent 3-point shot. And I'm even gonna sacrifice the standard 70 that you most people are doing because 70 pass accuracy will get you what Bullet Passer used to be on silver, and Bullet Passer in 2K22 on silver is similar to what's standard for most like non-primary ball handler players on 2K23. So he went with a 65. So I'm going below that. I'm not like everyone else. I'm different. That's what the man's basically saying. I'm different, and it's facts. You are different. You're a whole different type of ass. You got a 93 interior defense that's not going to be suitable for you in 2K23. Your perimeter defense at 45 and your steal at 45. Nothing's happening down there for you. You're not going to get in any passing lanes. They're going to eat you up in the paint. There's a 7-3, and not to mention your acceleration is a 40, your speed is a 55. I don't do this to knock y'all, but bills are really expensive. They are really expensive bills out there. So if you're gonna invest in something like this, it's gonna be a rough year for you. So you need that tough love. Like you need that super tough love. And that's what y'all folks are here right now to get that super tough love. Don't go making something like this thinking that you're gonna, if you playing ball, if your 2K career is set like along the countryside. There's not like you can't bring a build like this into the city. And that's where 2K23 is taking place, in the city. You could, if there was a way to get outside of the city on 2K23 and play in the country, then a build like this may be viable. His best attribute here is his 99 defensive rebound, but he's so slow that he probably won't even get in position to get the rebound. So that's my take on it. You guys, man, I was ranting on that. It bothered me. It's like you said.
That boy Bill was on a short school bus.
Yeah, bro. They got the helmet Bobby Boucher build. This is the straight Bobby Boucher build. I'm sorry, y'all can get ahead. What y'all think about the build?
I'm not making it. I don't think it can be saved as is.
It can't be saved.
It can't be saved, B.
Who he guarding 7-3 on twos? He said the bill go crazy in bar. He said, John said Bill go crazy in barnyard hoop tournaments.
That's where he got his
man.
Yo, that's where he got his patented leather basketball.
Yo, if this dude don't got Sigma, I'm gonna be sick. I bet you he got Sigma. Let's move on. Let's see what the hell he got. That's gonna be this is a Sigma build.
This is definitely a big country right reads.
A trash can.
It's gonna be called Big Goofy. Watch. Let's move this over.
It's a two-way dummy.
You made a replica build. Dummy.
Yo, look at that chubby dude. No, that's a bonus. I know. Damn. Two-way stretch glass cleaner. Impossible. I guess because of the 99. But he got great comparisons. My God, do you got to make ass bills to get comparisons like this? Look at his shades, bro.
Way stretch glass plate cleaner.
For real. That's because there's not that many.
The only thing he's stretching is your offense, your teammates' patience. Is the only thing you're stretching.
Facts. That's all he's stretching is your teammates' patience. Yeah, if y'all want to submit your bills, type !Discord. Type !Discord. Click the link. And you can submit your builds in there. We're going to be doing this every week. If you want me to rate your build, trust me, I'm going to be hard on y'all. Don't send me no country boy like this. It's not going to happen. I'm going to troll the hell out of y'all. But he got great shades, bro. This is some of the best shades I've seen.
And that's a good point, right? Like the shades of, it really doesn't say anything about how good your build is. Like, if you see shades of Michael Jordan and your build is still booty, it's not going to play like Michael Jordan. Just letting y'all know.
Well, he had his own personal recess time.
It basically goes with the people that are that height that play similarly.
Yeah.
And that it's nice to have some kind of comparison because you're like, word, this is the type of build I wanted to make. But
it's facts because the shades of is really saying if you got an attribute that's 1%, like that bum build that we just saw right now, that's if you got one attribute that's high, like that 99 or the 81.3, then you'll get a shade of solely based on that one attribute. You get what I mean? So that's how these shades of they said the Brittany Griner build.
Brittany Griner.
Hopefully she gets released from there, but that's crazy.
That's tough.
That's wild.
At least he can shoot and rebound. I guess so, but there's so many better bills out there. That's why I'm glad that y'all here watching us with these bills because we got more bills lined up. We're gonna keep this thing going. Salute to y'all for being in here. Super dope. 443 in the chat. Bear Robinson, let me know if y'all see anybody in the chat should know about. But salute to all of y'all here, man.
Chosen, go next.
All right, let me back out. Let me back out of this. Next build up, man.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
that
please
was
don't
crazy.
say that one.
That one was
Please
nuts,
don't say
bro.
that one.
Yo, y'all foul. But I'm not trying to be foul. Country, what's his name? Country Cow is foul for sending me that. His name is Country Cow. I didn't make that up. I'm not trolling him. That was really his name, Country Cow. Am I wrong? Heck.
Countryman. Oh no, the Cowman. Cowman was his
The
name.
Cowman? Oh, okay. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking of Country Cow.
I mean, because the one before him was Countryman.
Oh,
So we
okay.
had Countryman and we
Country.
had Cowman. So
There's some
Countryman and
weirdness,
Cowman.
man. It's not even
Close enough.
nighttime, bro.
I mean, if you guys want to make it that, you know, they call him Cowman because he had a lot of Avorexes back in the 90s.
Right? That's true. Yeah, that's true. Next build up. Let's do it.
Freaks come out at night. Anyways, this
Country Cow,
one.
you got to E and L immediately off that name alone. Facts. All right, next one. The boy milking cows, bro.
The Cowman.
Oh,
I don't even want that visual. All right, I'm ready. Freaking can't even
Boy, I
take that
milked the
visual.
cow
That shit's stuck in my head now.
In order to milk the cow, he got to hit a 3.
It was a two-way cow tipper build.
That build was utterly trash.
All right, man. Next one.
All right, next. This one, PG.
PG. All right. Point guard. Who submitted this build? Because we could learn. You could learn a lot by the person submitting it just by looking at their name. If you haven't figured that out already.
To be found.
To be found. Okay, that's his name.
Yep.
How do you spell it?
Just how it sounds.
But he spelled it T-O. He put the number 2.
No, it's just T-O.
All right, to be found. And he put B, the letter B, or B-E?
B-E.
Okay, so right off rip, we could be looking at a good build here. He didn't try to shortcut like a lot of you special ed kids out there. He tried to spell it all out. So this could be a fairly decent build. At least we know he knows how to spell. So that's one thing. Right off rip, we could figure that out. Point guard. Next one up.
They say that last build was a pure haystacker.
Pure haystacker.
And the height
Bobby
is
Boucher kids.
The height 6'4".
6'4".
230.
230. 6'4". Okay. I get the increase of 230. Okay. He went max weight. He went max weight, y'all. He went max weight on this. Interesting.
Wingspan 7'1".
7'1". Wow. Okay. All right. Continue on.
Close shot 76.
My name is Country. Oh, County of Kings. Oh, County of Kings. I appreciate you still being here, Hardman Daniels. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking in that troll. County of Kings, as in Brooklyn. Shout out to BK. I'm personally from New York. So I appreciate you being here and taking that troll. Close shot.
76.
76. I'm ready.
Driving layup 80.
80.
Driving dunk 80.
Okay.
No standing, no post.
Okay, right off rip, 16 badges. Not bad. 6'4" build. Okay, let's see what he did. I'm interested in his playmaking because he went 6'4", so he obviously wants that the small man animations, the small build animations. Mid-range.
78.
Because we missed one letter. John said, bro, he got clowned for 15 minutes straight because we missed one letter in his name. Oh, that was funny, man. We were calling him Country, and his name was County of Kings, and he's from Brooklyn. So salute to you, County, man. That was fun, man. That was fun. I know it was fun for everybody. Maybe not for you, but it was fun for everybody else.
Man, if it wasn't fun for you, you need to leave.
Mid-range shot.
Mid range 78.
78. 78.
3-pointer 85.
85. 3-point shot.
Free throw 72.
Okay. He's hitting some cues. If you guys don't know that 85 is a good spot for your 3-point shot. I personally like 89. I don't think he gets to 89 now. He can't even get to 89. But it looks like he was so he got one additional attribute. See, this is what I do here. So for instance, let me see if it opens up anything. If it don't open up any badges, so he had a 78 mid-range shot. If it don't open up any badges, then I'll take it down to a 77 if I still maintain 21 badges. Things like that is what I look for when I'm personally making a build. Any additional attribute could be useful down the line when creating your build. Pass accuracy.
70.
6'4" with a 70 pass accuracy. Okay.
Ball handle 87.
87.
Speed with ball 88.
All right, 88. Hold on a second. Red, Red, you there?
Yep.
He put an 87
Sure am.
ball handle.
I see that.
So he's limiting. Is there anything that because it's 92, right? To get
92 to get Curry's and Trey's animations.
Mm-hmm. So
and then with the ball handle aspect, he's also not going to get handles for days gold.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you guys understand how important handles for days
critical.
is. Yeah.
Critical.
Yeah, I don't think you guys understand. If you're running the 1, you're making a point guard out there, you're running the 1, well, maybe you could go up against some of these weirdos in the rec center and you'd be all right. But as soon as you face an elite team and that lockdown puts his body on you, when they're max lockdowns, I don't know if you guys seen those max lockdowns. Them boys are going crazy and they're going to get a body on you. And when they get that body on you, your stamina is going to drop faster than what is dropping already. And if you got handles for days on silver, you're going to be a liability. Maybe you could run the 2 with this build at 6'4", but at the 1, you may run into some issues. If he's considering the 2, then I could understand this so far. He limited himself to not getting the small ball animation, so maybe he is considering, or at least the more elite animations that you get at 92, maybe it's a thing that he is considering running the 2 with this build. So far, the badge count looks good.
Your team really got to trust you if you only got handles for days on silver.
Yeah.
You really got to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Hall of Fame glove gonna pick him apart. Facts. Yeah. I don't know if they see
what's his unpluckable at right there. It's only
his unpluggables on gold. Yeah.
It's on gold. Yeah. That's only an 84 though. It takes 96, I think, to get the Hall of Fame. So.
All right, interior defense. Let's see what he did with his defense. He's a 91 right now. He had to limit his defense if he wants physicals.
47.
47 interior?
Yep.
Okay, 47. He probably went with a higher perimeter.
86.
Yeah, 86. Steel, 80.
85.
85. And nothing else there. Okay.
70 block. I don't know why.
Okay, 70 block. Okay, he still got
55 rebound on defense.
So he's going for
no
badges.
offense.
55. Okay. He did good. Ball speed.
85.
85. Smart. Acceleration.
Let's go, Coachy.
85. Strength.
82.
Oh, 82 unlocks bully. So he wanted that bully badge. Okay. Vertical, 75.
60.
No, I was going to say he limited his vertical. Oh, okay. 60. Stamina, he maxed, right?
95.
95. So I missed something. You said defensive rebounds 55.
Yep.
Perimeter defense was 85, right?
86 on perimeter.
86 was perimeter. His interior was 47.
Yep.
There's something I missed here.
47, 70.
You sure Statement is
70.
93? I mean 95?
Yep. That's what I'm looking at.
So I'm going to read them all from the top. 76, 80, 80. 78 mid-range, 85 three-point shot, 72 free throw.
Yep.
70 pass, 87 ball handle, 88 speed with ball.
Mm-hmm.
Interior defense 47. Perimeter defense 86. Steal 85. Block 70.
Yep.
55 D board.
Mm-hmm.
85 speed, 85 acceleration, 82 strength. Vertical 60. And I have 93 stamina max.
And on here, he had 95.
Well, we're going to put the additional attribute here because it ain't much different. I'll put it to 75. He needs that 75 anyway. Oh, it was the post control. Thank you. Thank you. What was the, yeah, it was the post control. Thank you.
Yeah, he didn't have no post control.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you, yeah. Thank you. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It looks like a solid build. Obviously, you wanted a balanced badge count, and we know badges make up the game. It looks like a solid 2 build. And it looks like a solid 2 build. And thank you, yeah. I appreciate that for letting me know about the post control. I didn't realize that attribute.
He can be a secondary ball handler.
Yeah, secondary ball handler, playing the 2, 6'4" build kind of lend to the idea that he may play the 2. The way his build is made up with the attribute allocation, it does kind of seem like he's preferring to run the 2 and the 1 if need be. 16 finishing, 21 shooting, 22 playmaking, 20 defensive badges. So he doesn't want to be a liability anywhere. He hits some key target areas, like as far as maintaining balance with having some perimeter defense, but also having the block. So if he wants to play the park, he'll be able to have that block option to get chase down on silver, and then he has the badges to kind of get those to equip the badges that he has in his loadout there in his arsenal. Speed, acceleration is up. He just don't want to be a liability anywhere. That's what this build is telling me. He doesn't want to be a liability anywhere. What do you guys think?
It's all around, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an all around build.
I see it as a solid build. Hmm?
Yeah, it's not too limited, but it's not like great. You know what I mean?
For me, it's like I guess like 6'4", you do get different SIGs, so that might be the motivation. But
you don't have the attributes to get those SIGs.
It looks like the ratings are all down compared to the max, so I would look into being taller.
Right.
Honestly, like you can make a taller build with the same exact ratings.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way when I'm looking at a 6'4". When you guys commit to a 6'4" build, although again, this is going to be a good build depending on the team you're running with. But you could be really good if you just went taller. Go taller and apply to a particular strength. There's 6'8" builds that get very similar attributes. Maybe not the same badge count, but man, you could really make some good builds and be even less of a liability anywhere and be great at something.
Let's go, Coachy.
Not this build.
In the pro.
You can't make this build taller, but you're 6'4", so you run the risk at 6'4" of somebody shooting over you. You run the risk at 6'4" of not getting nearly as many contests in the paint at 6'4". So I think
it's better. They play up top.
Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, I think you could do something else with this build. Again, it depends where you're running at. He'd have to give somewhere going taller. Definitely, that's what you do. But you're saying, what do you got here? When you look at your build and say, what do I got? In my opinion, when I look at the build, I say, well, what do I got here? Because I've done all of this. I've done the 6'4s. I've done smaller. I've done taller. I've been in the builder like hours upon hours. So it's like, all right, 6'4". I was really interested in a 6'4". But this is what you come up with when you want balance on a 6'4". You're like, all right, what does the 6'4" look like out there? And that's when you start taking your gameplay experience into consideration and say, well, 6'4", what does that look like on the court? And then that's when you start seeing the taller builds, like the 6'6s, 6'7s, 6'8s, going crazy, dribbling, shooting, finishing, and play decent defense. You're like, damn, but my 6'4" ain't gonna do all of that. Or my 6'4" is just gonna do it, a little less than what that 6'8 is doing. Hey, Lex Zoo, appreciate the $5 super chat. I'd love to show your build as well. If you guys would like to show your build here on the live stream, just type !Discord in the chat. Click the link, join the Discord, and submit your build in our 2K build and badge discussion room. Joshua Blunt, appreciate the $5 super chat. Man, you guys are going crazy with the super chats. Thank you, man. I'm gonna be able to pay the mortgage this month. That's dope. I'm Black Mask Knight on Discord. All right. Sounds good. Appreciate you letting us know. Any other thoughts on this build?
No.
No.
Right.
It's not a bad build. It's not.
Yeah, I don't see it as a bad build either. I think
And then you get the +4 with the welcome to the league. So
facts. That means you can increase your finishing to 20 across the board, or you can
Yep.
do something else. Again,
Not like
definitely.
if I had this build, I wouldn't be feeling like I wasted my money, but I feel like you could make better build with with like a taller build with these kind of ratings, not the exact ones.
Yeah,
but
good way
very
to put
similar.
it. I like some of the bum builds we saw earlier, that's like a waste of money. But a build like this, you're like, I'm not wasting my money, and you could be good with good teammates. You straight with this build with good teammates all around. But and I think it's a good team. I think it's a good 2 build. You're not wasting your money on this build. You could take this build into rec. You could take it into park. You could take it into pro-am. You could do a lot with this build. Good starter build for you to figure out where's your place in 2K. Another build that you could say, well, the build could finish. The build could shoot. The build could dribble. It could put the ball on the ground. And it could play decent defense. So you take this build out online and say, where am I limited? You get what I'm saying? This is what I've noticed. I take a build out and say, well, where am I limited at? What do I need more of? And that's what a build like this could do. Bring it out there and see what you want to increase with particular animations. Same name on Discord, open to criticism. Appreciate you, Click. Thank you, Click. Appreciate the super chat. Salute to you, man. You guys are going crazy with the super chats. Click donated. I think that's CA, I think stands for pesos. So I didn't. Maybe that's like. I appreciate the 50 cents. Thank you. Yeah.
Yo, I can't with City today, yo.
He's on one today.
I'm on one.
He's on
one.
I'm not going there with you on that one. Nope.
I know everybody who got pesos in their hand right now is really offended. I don't really care. We finna get on to the next build. Let's see what this build is.
I just put my hand back in my pocket.
He said, but I got pesos.
I mean, looking at mine right now, like, man.
Oh, man. All right, man. Let's put this Limitless.
Oh, man.
Limitless. See what
Why do I
is called. I'm curious to see what this build is called. That's the chubbiest build ever. All right.
That build would be okay though, like you were saying.
So too,
in the it's a 2-way buffet eater.
Yeah.
3-point shot.
It's like it'd be like a hash lock almost. A 2-guard where it's not like a liability on defense, but it's not meant to be the primary ball handler. It's just in the showcase you're getting.
Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that. Like I said, you can take that build anywhere. You could do a lot with that build, but I think that's a starter build on 2K. And this build will last you throughout the year. But when you as you increase competition throughout the year, like most people get on the game and they're like, well, I want to do more. A lot of you lazy folks probably just want to stay where you're at. There's a lot of like complacent players out there just happy to be on the court. I get that, but competitive players are like, well, I want to do more by the end of the year. I want to show my progress, and you end up figuring out like different strengths that you may have and say, well, now I'm going to increase my ball handle. Now I'm going to knock them down from even deeper. I want to shoot from even deeper. Let me increase that 3. Or I want to drive and dunk on somebody's head and catch a body. So I get it. I think it's a solid build too. Who was the dude who submitted that again? 2B. Damn, we was on that guy for a minute. That was
2B
2B
found.
found, right?
To be found.
All right. Good build. Next build up.
I can go again if you want, Red.
One of y'all go ahead.
V's, hold on. PSA, Martin, VC on sale at Walmart. What is it looking like?
Oh yeah, hold on, need that.
Yeah. Public service announcement. I know folks need that. I heard GameStop had like 300,000 VC for like $20 a few days ago.
They said there was a $100 VC for $70. The 100 pack.
$100 VC for $70 at Walmart.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
450,000 for.
All right. That's good.
What is that? That's 20%. 20% off.
Yeah, $69.99 for 450. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that. All right, next build up. $70 for 450,000. That's good.
Need that.
Walmart looking out for the consumers. Apparently, they're like, we saw All City's video, that we feel for you.
Walmart said, we'll make them pay. Don't worry.
Now instead of $100, you've spent $70.
Yo, how do you enter? Normally it's through a door or out a window. Just pick a choice. Make a choice, bro.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Next build up.
I'm done. I'm back.
Yeah, I can't do this today.
I'm back.
My name on Discord is Sozu. I submitted a small forward. I appreciate you, Xu. Next build up.
This one, All City Rome found this one. Okay. And this one is from JMall03.
JMall03. Okay.
Now the position, I have no idea, but the height is at 6'9". So I'm assuming a 3.
Oh yeah, that's important though.
Well, looking at it, because it doesn't have no rebounding really, so it has to be a 3.
But at 6 point guards could go to 6'9".
Yeah.
We'll leave it at point guard if you don't have no rebounding. Okay. He says 6'9".
185.
185.
The wingspan 7'4".
7'4". Okay, let's look at the caps. 86 3 ball. I like the 86 threshold for the 3 ball. 6'9" player. You're knocking down with an 86, by the way. Driving dunk, standing dunk. That looks good.
Let's go, Coachy.
Ball handle. Thank you for the sub, J Capalot. Ball handle 87. Perimeter defense could go up to 90. O board, D board, pretty low. But 86, 87 is decent on a 6'9". 83 speed, acceleration, key, clutch at 81. That's pretty fast. We continue on. I am ready.
Close shot is 76.
76. 76.
Driving layup is an 80.
Driving layup is an 80.
Driving dunk 86. Standing dunk 75. The mid range, he don't have anything on post control.
Okay.
Mid range 79.
79.
The 3-point 85.
85.
Yeah.
Oh, so one attribute point gets you the difference here with Claymore Gold or Hall of Fame. So I see a lot of 85 3 balls, and I like the 86 threshold for some reason, but that 3 ball is taxing.
Let's go, Coachy.
Free throw.
I'm the 63.
Free throw is a 63.
Yeah.
He's a park player.
That's tough.
The free throw. Don't limit your free throw, yeah. If you intend to go into rec or pro-am, or if you want this build to last you throughout the year and you don't know, maybe you'll go into rec, maybe you'll go into pro-am, don't limit your free throw. That 63 is going to be a nightmare for you at the free throw line. It's different this year. It's not like previous years. And I personally would always go 70. This year, 70, it hits for me, but it's not consistent. You'll miss a free throw here and there. And that one free throw missed at the end of a late game, it could cost you guys the game. So, increase your free throw.
I don't think people know that free throw is a lot more unforgiving, just like jump shooting. You have to green it. So, I mean, I guess if you master your free throw, you might be able to get away with it. But everybody's going 80 plus.
Yeah, I was thinking 80 is like a minimum this year.
Everybody's going 80 plus now.
I'd even say 75 just to be nice.
Free throws are not easy to green at 63 because I got 70 and I green them, but they're not. It's not like it's easy.
Yep.
Joshua Blunt, I'm consistent. I green a lot. He says he greens a lot with a 63, and this things are subjective. Like,
are we talking about on rookie in my career, or are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's a huge difference too.
Yeah, it depends on your game mode. If you're an offline player, you're gonna green a lot of free throws on rookie. But
yeah, it's like you need the free throw to be not the disrespect and that girl.
Yeah. Free throws easy.
You might not get to beat the girl in the free throw.
Steve Nash. All right.
Free throw contest with a 53 or a 63.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, man. It's not a taxing attribute. So, a lot of people are saying that they hit with low free throws, and I think the competitive players out there know that you got to increase your free throw pretty high if you want to hit consistently, easily. A lot of you guys out there don't play nearly as often or play online. Like, you guys are offline players playing on rookie and saying you're hitting consistent. I've seen like 5 people saying that they hit with a 70 free throw all day, and that's pure cap because I got a 70 free throw myself.
And I want to know from those people, would you want the ball with the game on the line?
Right. That's the thing. Like, at the end of the game in highly competitive games, you're like, hell nah, I don't want to go at the line with a 70 free throw. So I use my free throws for meters as well. That's that Bobby Boucher mentality. I keep telling y'all, man. You always watch out for dudes with 2 first names. Those are the dudes that will get you. Those are the dudes that are saying put your free throw to a 63 and you good money. Like Ricky Bobby, like Tommy Tim, all
like
these, Kurt Frankie, all these 2 first name type of dudes. You gotta watch it with those guys because those are the guys that'll get you. I'm gonna keep on. Man, enough trolling.
I'm gonna say, like, that's one attitude I cannot stand when people are like, I can hit with this and this, and it's like, all right, are you talking about you make those once in a while, or are you talking about this consistent thing?
It's subjective, right? That stuff is subjective because how many people we hear are goated, and we be like, all right, come on out and run with us, and then they get on the court like pure Jimmy Jack facts. Nightmares out there. But the homie just said the homie just told me he was goated, and then we ask him, yo, you know how to play 2-3? Yeah, I know how to play 2-3. All right, you got the bottom left corner. Why is this man guarding the top right hash? Like, this is the type of stuff we witness. If this man just told us he was goated and knows how to run 2-3. So all this stuff be subjective, man. I ain't gonna lie. You can't tell me y'all experiences that.
Yep, and it's true. I've seen a lot of missed free throws. So whoever's saying, "Oh, have y'all tried 63?" Joshua Blount, I mean, you're the free throw king or something, but I see a lot of people missing free throws.
I see it too. We all see it.
That's the only point I gotta make.
Facts, yeah. I see it too. Nah, man, y'all can't shoot free throws. Yeah, facts, Jay Cruz. You can't shoot free throws. It's facts.
I mean, some of y'all are, Michael Jordan with the free throw, I guess. Like, if we need somebody to shoot free throws, you're gonna come in and be the free throw coach.
Yeah, facts, bro. Maybe
I see a lot of people missing, and y'all talk about y'all the goats with 60 free throw. I mean, I don't know. My eyes tell me different.
My eyes tell me different too. I ain't even gonna front. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the 2 first names. See, like Lee Fernand. 2 first names. Bro,
He said-
All right, ball handle is at what?
Boy, they thought they were gonna sneak in here. Nah, we saw you.
Uh,
The ball, the accuracy is at a 75.
pass accuracy 75.
Yep.
Nice. Well, 76 gets you break starter on gold. He went 75. Okay. Ball handle.
87.
Okay. I see what you okay. Speed with ball.
Somebody's knocking. 76.
76. Okay. 20 playmaking.
This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
84 interior. 86 perimeter.
Nice.
85 skill.
Interesting. No rebounding.
87 block.
Yep, no rebounding.
No offense. 57 defense.
See what he did. Uh-huh. Speed.
83. 81 acceleration.
Strength is low.
71.
You said 87 perimeter defense, right?
86.
86, sir. All right. What was the strength again?
71.
71 strength. Interesting. Vertical 75.
Yep.
Stamina maxed.
90 stamina.
90 stamina. Still a 98. Did I miss some? Did some go down? I got to go through the defensive attributes again. 82 interior.
84.
84. There it is. All right. There it is. So he was obviously shooting for a badge count. Why you keep talking about the rebounding? All right, man. 18 finishing, 22 shooting, 20 playmaking, 20 defensive badges. I see what the man did here. He's playing his role as a 4. He's saying, I'm going to be a 4. I'm a solid 4. I accept it. I'm going to run with a center at 6'9". I'm not going to try and play the 5. When you look at it from that perspective, you're like, okay, I can see that. Personally, I would have probably went down, put my 3-point shot up to 86. I would have went down on some like my blocking attribute or even limit something else. But he's saying, I want to be a solid 4 on defense. And he wanted to create, he wanted like balance out his badge counts. You could tell he was shooting for that 20 badge count on each category. And then the +4, he probably put 2 into finishing just to get that to 20 as well, and then another 2 into shooting to get that to 24. 6'9" build, what do y'all think?
Personally, I'd want the rebound higher if he wants to even claim to be a 4. I think if he wants to help out in that aspect, it would be handy.
Yeah.
And then certain, like the 71 strength, if you're not even going to try to hit 74 to at least get bully, in my opinion. And my sister brick wall in that aspect, I don't know why you'd even have a 71.
I appreciate the super chat. You said, do you need to do the quest in my career? It's your choice. You know, if you want to do quests in my career. But that's a choice that you guys make. I'm not doing too many quests in my career.
I think the story's fun to go through. Personally, I think the story's fun to go through once, and plus you get like some cool gear. Like there's like a couple pairs of Jordans you get for free if you want those. You know, you don't have to pay $20K in the store, in Nike store, or the store, whatever. As for the build, I think it's pretty solid, I guess. The rebounding, I just, you're not going to grab anything with that rebound, so you might as well not even go after the ball.
Yeah, and I think this is the problem that a lot of folks have. And I don't get me wrong, I like this build, and I can see myself making something like this build as well, dependent on my teammates. So we got a solid 5 out there. When I'm running the 5, I don't want nobody crowding the paint. I don't want them in there. You get what I'm saying? So I get the idea of increasing his block. I would love for my 4 player to come and get that block. So you got the 87. So with me running the 5, I can see this 6'9" build being a great option for us to be out there. He's gonna knock them shots down. He could put the ball down on the ground as well, which is pretty cool. And he could finish really well. So his offense is gonna be priority on this build. But running the 4 with a solid 5 that don't want you in the paint is, this is just a great option. I kind of like this idea. I would, if I was making the build, I could see me making this build, but if I was making this build, I would go to a 70 block, because 70 gets you the silver chase down, right? No, was it? Or the anchor gets you bronze anchor. So I would go with the 70 block and then increase my defensive rebound up a bit there. And you get, then you get some options. So now you're looking more balanced. You go with an 87 block, which if you got a 5, you're not going to be utilizing that 87 block too often. So a 70 block, you're going to get a block here and there, and you still got chased down on silver, and then now you can get boards too. So now you can help on the boards as well, and you still got the same badge count. So, that's probably something along the lines that I would do if this wasn't even an option. Like if I lowered my block and then my defensive rebound only went up to 50 or something like that, 55, then I say, nah, that's not an option. They banned them. All right, they banned them already. That was quick. But if I did something like that and see it as an option, then I'd increase my block. But there is an option there, and it ain't like you guys at 87 block are going to be blocking insane because you put your attribute up to 87 running out the 4. The majority of the block or contest options or opportunities are going to be presented to the 5 player. So you limit there's going to be presented to the 5 player. You're not going to run the 5 with no rebound. So that's what you tell yourself, let me lower my block, put it down to a 70. That's decent. Still get me chased down on silver. And then I'll raise my defensive rebounding. And now I can help on the boards as well. And you still have the same exact build, but you're helping on the boards.
And I would say in the 2s, this is definitely an interesting ball handler build. I think it's interesting 2s build, personally.
Facts. I think so too. Even with this adjustment of that rebound, now you're like, wow, this is a real option out there. I got some boards, and I could go crazy on offense too.
I think it'd be a good 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 or 4. I see the 3 and the 4 is the same thing. One side, for me running the 5, I see the 3 and the 4 is the same thing on 2K.
Yeah, this is kind of like the swing build that I was telling you about the other day.
I'm gonna say my build is similar to it. So
yeah, I just would tweak, like you was talking about, the block, raise the rebound a little bit. I might even drop that interior defense a little bit because how you kick us out the paint more often than not.
Yeah.
Put that interior defense down. Then I would just play around with the thresholds to get certain badges.
Facts. But, I would do. That's another key aspect there. I would lower that interior defense as well, because you're not going to be in the paint, and the interior defense attribute is not going to happen from behind. So the interior defense attribute is going to be happening in front when the person coming into the paint, you're in front. They got to go towards you. So that's when your interior defense attribute is going to kick in. So you're not going to be put in that position at the 4. So you could definitely lower that interior defense, especially with someone like me running the 5. You could lower that interior defense, and that's going to open up your rebounding tremendously right there. Bobe TV said, what jump shot do you prefer for a 6'10" build, and how do you time your green release? All right, so I don't have a particular jump shot because I haven't gotten that far with my shooting build. Just now, I started it yesterday in my career. Hush! So when I do get that information, I'll definitely submit it. But one thing I noticed is with the timing your green release, everything is going to be animation based. Yeah. So it's not so much looking at your meter anymore, and you don't really want to be looking at a meter online. What you need to do is find cues either from your hands or your feet. So find an animation from your hands or feet, and then lock in when you green, and then you're going to want to release it at that same exact time every time. And what that does is help you with your like either latency, things like latency or lag, and it does help you with the change in jump shot speed due to fatigue or when a defender is nearby. An increase of, I think, 35% or 35 milliseconds, something like that, when a defender is nearby, and a slowdown in your shot speed of up to 80% when you're fatigued. So those things say that you cannot just memorize your jump shot timing. You have to find a cue. And another thing I want to mention in regards to jump shot cues and timing is choosing early, late, or very early. When you choose those different timing options, that just means when you're gonna release the button. So if I choose very early, then that means it's gonna change the cue on the jump shot animation. If I choose the timing on the shot and the animation is gonna maintain the same throughout, no matter what speed you choose. But it just means where you're gonna release it in the animation. If you choose very early, you may release it like right at this area here. If you choose very late, you may be releasing the button when the animation is up here. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's, hopefully that makes sense to you, because this is something that I just learned about myself. You're gonna want to double check that and just learn when to release the animation. Go into your timing and figure out which works best for you. I changed my joint from late to early, and I noticed that I released it like right along this point, where late it was up a little higher, the animation played out to before I had to release it. So just some key
Don't be
bits of
scared to go to the
information.
Gatorade.
Hmm.
Don't be scared to go to the Gatorade and practice.
Word up, word up. I was learning those things. But I think folks got this whole new timing thing mistaken. So I don't think they really understand what it means. They're thinking that you're getting a quicker jump shot. You're not getting a quicker jump shot. It's just releasing different at a different point in the play out of the animation, of the jump shot animation. So good build, man. I thought this was a solid build. Let's see what it turns out to be. It's still a 98, so I'm going to increase one attribute up. You normally go with the free throw because this man needs free throw help. So look at that. We could have got his free throw up to 75. Now you goofballs out there will be able to hit a free throw. The ones who were trying to shoot with a 63. Now we can move this build on, continue on here, and see what this build is. Yes, completes my build. Hopefully this didn't make bills and lock them in my thing. Yeah. What up, Jay? What's good, man? What up, y'all? Salute to everybody in the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. We still got 400 out here. Ooh, look at these shades. Both Ball Brothers and Penny. Ooh-wee. An inside out scorer. 6'9". Goes to show that it was a good build to make. I think everybody agreed. But that's because I made the adjustments. If I didn't make those adjustments, it would have had like Shaq, Bill Cartwright, and Patrick Ewing, something like that up there. But because I made the adjustments, you got this lineup here.
He said Bill Cartwright.
Dudes are like, who's Bill Cartwright? Google. Like,
Oh man.
y'all don't want to see check out Bill Cartwright. Just go Bill Cartwright jump shot or Bill Cartwright free throw. And y'all gonna be like, oh, I need that jump shot, the ugly jump shot challenge.
Bill Russell.
Way too many inside. They do need some additional names. For real. All right, we're gonna do this last build, y'all, because we've been out here for a minute, an hour and a half. Last build. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys found some builds. Again, if you guys want to submit your builds, type !Discord in the chat. Join our Discord. If you're looking for players to run with on 2K23, trust and believe this is not the year that you want to run with randoms, especially with as much money as you guys are paying for these builds. And the grind for Legend is going to be real serious this year. If you're trying to grind for Legend, you're going to want players to run with. Join our Discord. Over 22,000 members, 22,000 players for you to get out there and play with. We have like rooms for, different servers, different regions, rooms for each of your respective platforms, your gaming platforms, whether you're on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or some of you goofy PC players, you could find players to run with in there as well. All right. Next build up.
Yes, sir. I guess that would be me.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, we're going with a well, it doesn't say what the position is, but I'm not sure if it matters.
What size is he?
6'7" build. 6'7" build.
Okay. We'll leave him at point guard.
Yeah. Weight 217.
What was the height? Oh, 6'7", you said.
Correct.
6'7", 217.
Correct. 7-foot wingspan.
Okay, perimeter defense, 91, ball handle, 93 point shot.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So, okay.
Who,
Close shot.
who submitted this bill?
Oh, yeah. I need to bring that name up. It's Heel Till Death. Heel Till Death.
Heel like
H-E-
Heal?
It's in Tar Heels. Like
heels, like the heel on your foot.
I'm guessing he's a UNC fan. That's my guess.
Okay, Heel
Yeah,
to
it's
Death.
the-
Oh, so
yeah.
he's from like North Carolina.
Oh, I was gonna say Tar Heels fan.
That's
Yeah,
North Carolina, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Either that or he
Heels to Death.
he's a bad guy in wrestling. All right.
Okay.
Or maybe he just likes wearing heels.
Heels.
All right.
He's a cupcake.
Not touching that one either.
Yeah.
So I call this build I mean, just all right. 75
cupcake
shot.
build.
Captain Cupcake.
It's a two-way cupcake.
All right.
My
Close shot 75.
75.
Driving layup 80.
Driving layup is an 80.
Driving dunk is a 99.
A bad guy in wrestling. Driving dunk is a 99.
Yeah, that's
nice.
definitely why I bring this up, because
Good
it's a little unique
idea.
compared to what we've seen.
What do you
We've been seeing
think
a lot
about
of-
the 99 driving dunk? We haven't seen bills with the 99 driving dunk, although finishing is showing through and through that it's overpowered this year. A two-way fruitcake is crazy. That's crazy. John named John is he's a funny guy.
Yeah, this build kind of reminds me of like a slightly taller two-way slashing playmaker. I kind of like that. Well,
right.
minus the
Interesting.
accuracy, but-
Standing dunk is gonna stay as is.
standing dunk is 55.
Okay. So he was going for badges. Okay.
Mid range is a 72. 3-point is a 75. Free throw is a 74.
Not bad.
Pass accuracy is 70. Ball handle 89.
This is an interesting build. Ball handle 89 is max, right? No. Okay.
Speed with ball is 80.
80. Okay.
Interior 34. Perimeter 87. The steal is a 77. Skip block.
Skip block.
Skip the block. No block
Okay.
needed. Offensive rebound 80. I mean offensive rebound 80, my bad.
Okay.
Defensive rebound.
80.
Defensive rebound is a 74.
Okay.
All right. So physicals. We're going with 80 speed.
80 speed.
77 excel. 73 strength. Vert 80. And stamina is a 90.
Stamina is a 90. Did I miss something? I got 80.
The stamina is a 90.
Oh, this one. That's
Oh,
what
wait.
it is. There was no block, right?
No block.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right.
All right.
Interesting build. There's a lot that you got to pay for when you increase your an attribute like driving dunk up to 99. And I think it's a good idea this year if you're going to try any year to increase your driving dunk to 99, this is a good year to try it. I think there's a role-playing type of build. Like you want to have fun out there. You got a team around you. You can make some things happen. You're not going to be, the only thing you're going to be dominant in is finishing. You're not going to be dominant in your playmaking. You're not going to be dominant, definitely not dominant in your shooting, but you can hit a corner shot. If you need to get to the corner, you're going to hit a corner shot with that 3-pointer to 75. It's not going to be super consistent, but, you know, folks are hitting out there. 6'7" build. I personally don't like, I like the 99 dunk, but I don't like everything else. You know, I like the ball handle to be at 89. I like the pass accuracy at 70. This is pretty standard. And even I like his playmaking. His playmaking is pretty standard. So I could say that his finishing and his playmaking is good. If I wanted that 99 attribute, I'd increase it to 99 and leave everything else as is on finishing. But then he runs the risk of needing to, because you gotta weigh these options. You got 18 finishing badges, right? These are things that you guys gotta consider, y'all. When you got 18 finishing, he got limitless takeoff Hall of Fame. So look at it. This is where folks get stuff mistaken. Yeah. This is where everything collapses on a build like this. You need 10 badges to go into tier 1 or tier 2, which means you have 8 badges to work with on your tier 3 category. Your main badges for why you made this build with a 99 dunk are in the tier 3 category. You only have 8 badges, which makes up 1 Hall of Fame badge. You got to choose between Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, or Slithery. Those are the 3 key badges. I mean, the absolute 3 key badges that you need to finish well on 2K. And those are in your tier 3 category, limiting you. So what's going to end up happening is you're going to have that 99 driving dunk. Let's say you choose your Posterizer. Your Posterizer is going to be an option out there for you, but Slithery is one of those badges that really help you get to the rack and avoid contact while you're getting there. Same with Limitless Takeoff, help you take off to the rack. So without those 2 badges, it's going to limit your actual posterizers or your posters out there. So it's a tough decision. What you're going to have to do is take the 10 badges, apply them to tier 1 and tier 2. You're going to have to work your way toward coring one of these Hall of Fame badges in tier 3. And do you know how long it takes to core one of these badges?
You know how many times you're gonna have to dunk on people to core a Hall of Fame posterizer?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I see the chat talk about coring.
Yeah,
I understand coring, but you're not gonna be able to core that for a month or 2.
Long time, bro.
Unless you're like an elite flasher that knows how to cheese your way to on Hall of Fame against the CPU.
That's a long road.
Word. I mean, Limitless Takeoff, I have it. I haven't gotten any progression towards coring it. I don't know why. It's something I got to do and I just haven't gotten any progression towards it. So I imagine like how much rim running you have to do in order to get Posterizer on Hall of Fame cored. Another point I want to make is you can't core a bronze badge and then still get progression. You have to get it to Hall of Fame core. You have to core it at Hall of Fame in order to core it. So go ahead.
Well, so what Heck is referring to with the idea, because a lot of you guys got this mistaken as well. When you put your badge into a core, so you get the bronze options. When you get to fill the first bar up, because the first bar of bronze is really easy to fill up. It's a lot easier, I should say, to fill up. The Hall of Fame badge is super slow progression. Every other badge, silver, gold, is super slow progression up there to get the badge core. Well, what I'm getting at here is like what Heck mentioned, when you decide to core, say the bronze option, and you save 5 badge points, because in tier 3, I think it's 5 badge points at bronze, you start losing progression. So you'll never get the option to core the Hall of Fame badge if you core the bronze one. So you need to leave that badge equipped and keep working to get it to the unlock Hall of Fame core option. You guys don't know the core challenge. Each individual level has its own progression bar, and you need to fill that all the way up for each badge level. So that's a long road. What I would do if you want a 99 driving dunk, what I would do is make a build that has these particular 3 badges in tier 1 or tier 2. Find that build, then go with the 99 driving dunk. or max out your finishing, so you got 30 finishing badges, something like that. So that way you have an option to equip all of these badges, and then you won't have to worry about coring one in order to use another, because that's what you're doing with this build. You're working on the idea that you're going to core one in order to use another one, and all three of these particular badges are critical badges for your finishing. These are the three core badges to your finishing, which is, these are the badges that I would initially, if I'm making a finisher, these are the three badges that I would seek to get. And ironically, those are the three badges in his tier 3 category. He only has 18 finishing badges. What else we think about the build?
I wanted to point out a couple key mistakes. One is that they probably thought it was like 2K22, and that vert, you need an 82 vert in order to get elite contacts off 1. You can get elite contacts off 2 with 80 vert, but you're missing one big contact duck package just off a 2 vert, and that's the tough, And another thing is, if you put strength up just 1, you would be able to get bronze bully. I mean, we talked about the badge issue, but I mean, if you up the badges a little bit, you can be able to get that bronze bully. And that's just one, one point. So I mean, I understand I like the idea of putting offensive rebound up so you can grab your own rebound, which is ridiculous in this game. You miss a layup, you can grab your own rebound.
Let's go, coach.
Pretty easily if you're good at that stuff. But yeah, that's a tough mistake to make.
Yeah,
but with that finishing, you better not miss.
What we're saying here is that the finishing is not nearly as elite anymore when your 3 primary badges to help you finish are in tier 3 that you're not going to make good use of to way down the road. It's a long road ahead of you with this. Not to say that you're not going to dunk. You're going to dunk with a 99 driving dunk alone. But to dunk how you want to dunk while you made that 99 driving dunk, it's not going to happen till a lot later. And maybe he's fixed on that, but it's a rough road ahead of you, considering that you don't have a shooting, like you're not going to be a real shooting threat out there. You're not even a real playmaking threat out there. You're not even a real defensive threat out there, but you're banking everything in your finishing, and your finishing is not too much of a threat right now either. So
I got a question for you. You said that, City. Does it make sense to not even go for the 99 driving dunk, go for 93 to get gold?
Yeah, that's what that's exactly what you would do. You would go for because you consider these tier 3. I know I wouldn't. My key badges are in tier 3 and I only have 18. That's fail. In my eyes, that's a fail ASAP. These are the key badges. That's like your key badges for shooting being in tier 3 and you got 15 shooting badges. You can't equip any of them. None of those key badges can you equip. If your main shooting badges are in tier 3 and you only have 15 badges, 10 badges go into tier 1 and tier 2, you got 5. That means you can get 1 bronze badge at tier 3. So that's his problem that he didn't realize for his finishing. It's a long road ahead of you to even get those badges equipped. I would definitely consider the idea of going gold, but then then you have to rearrange and take the build. Look at the build from a whole different perspective, because he obviously shot for 99 ASAP. That was his goal. I want a 99 driving dunk. Everything else I'll make happen after I put this attribute to 99. Then you got to rethink everything about the build. That's when you start creating more balance and you say, well, all right, like the Hex said, you got 1 point for bully. You got your vertical up to 85 or 82, gets you some elite contacts. You got to rethink everything after that point. He went with no block as well, which I thought he was going to add block before rebounding. Just a whole different look, in my opinion. Now, let's do it. Let's take this down to gold. And I like to go with the gold threshold before it turns silver. So 93, right? And that only dropped 1 finishing badge to get it to 93. I would even drop my well, he probably going for badges there. 7, that's 7. Same process gets you, if you got 17 finishing badges, 7 badges to equip a gold badge, it end up being in the same predicament with your 3 main gold badges in tier 3. So if I was to make a build that I was gonna go with 99, let's put this back down. If my goal was 99 at if my goal was 99 and my main badges are in tier 3, then I have to stack everything in there. That's what you have to do in order to even equip those golded badges. You have to stack everything in there. So you leave your defense alone. If you're trying to get that 99, I would leave my defense or I sacrifice my playmaking, but you need your playmaking to take good advantage of the drive. So you got to make a choice, your defense or your shooting. But you want to stack. The idea is to stack badges so that you can equip those tier 3 badges. That's the whole concept behind it. I want to equip the tier 3 badges in there, so I'm going to get as many finishing as I can. 8 badges. Those 3 key badges are 24 badge points alone to get them joints at Hall of Fame. That's 24 badge points, so you need more than that if you want to equip those 3 badges. So you're looking at needing 34 finishing badges in order to equip those 3 badges. And hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying here, because you need 10 badges in tier 1, tier 2. So if you can get this thing up to 30 badges and then put the additional +4 into your finishing, not that it's saying it's a good idea, but if you wanted those 3 key finishing badges and you want to have an option to work your 99 driving dunk, you're going to need 34 badges to equip those 3 key badges. 10 badges tier 1, tier 2, and then 24 get applied to 3 Hall of Fame badges at 8 points each.
They're skipping on those finishing badges, man.
Yeah. So that's a lot of sacrifice to make that happen. So I wouldn't even go this route. I'd scratch the whole build. I go somewhere where I can get a 99 driving dunk with those 3 key badges in tier 1 or tier 2. Primarily, if it's possible to get it in tier 1, but ideally it's gonna be in tier 2. So you can have 18 badge points, and now you're working with something. And you can leave the tier 3s alone. So
yeah, and I think that's why 6.9s are very popular right now, because they are tier 2, and you have more, badge, like you're able to allocate the badges, in a more efficient way, and you're able to put your ratings elsewhere. You don't have to worry about having 40 finishing badges to be able to do these things.
It's facts. Blitz, I feel the same way. 99 isn't. Folks are doing a lot without 99 this year. So I think you're gonna see some people go 99. And you're gonna see them go golded. Like you're gonna see them
that would be
good.
Sounds fun. I mean, if it wasn't so expensive, I'd try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would. I don't know if I would probably make a 6.9 or a taller build with no shooting and just go crazy with it.
So I was kind of able to make that build that we just reviewed. I was able to make it 6.9. I wasn't able to get the gold posterizer, but I was able to get gold limitless takeoff. Still be able to shoot with 86. Still got 87 ball handle and 75 speed with ball. So it's it's a better option at the 6.9. Just like X was saying, it's a bigger option at 6.9 rather than going that smaller build.
And what tier are those finishing badges in particular?
So tier 2 for limitless takeoff gold. So literally only goes to silver, but it's tier 1. So you're still able to do it. I'm still able to get bully off this build. I'm still able to get posterizer at tier 3 with 6 badges. So
yeah, and I think you guys really need to consider those options when you're looking at a build. The system is way more complex, way more complicated this year. And if you forget that, I have these in tier 3, but I want my 99 finishing, I want my 99 driving dunk, but you're not even going to be able to equip the badges that make a 99 driving dunk successful. And that's the complication, and that's the skill gap that's in 2K23. And if you're able to just go up taller or even go shorter and get those badges at a different tier, it may do you like a world of difference. And builds are expensive, y'all. Builds are too expensive to make mistakes like that. So hopefully you guys Got a lot of good information. I had a ton of fun with you guys today, man. It was super awesome. Another successful Rate My Build stream. Again, if you want to submit your build, type !Discord in the chat. The link will pop up. Join our Discord. If you're looking for players to run with, join our Discord. Stop running with randoms. Save yourself some frustration. Join the family. Over 22,000 members, pulling up on 23,000 already because of you guys' tremendous support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for everything you do in the community. Salute to the homies that are with me.
Let's go, Coachy.
Big Heck, Big Rad, Chosen, Slim.
Yeah.
Always
What's
a
that?
pleasure, man.
Thank you to everybody that participated, everybody that submits. You like it's really I know it's something you're putting yourself out there, you know, so appreciate anybody that participated, you know.
Facts. I appreciate you guys. It was really fun, man. I'll catch you guys on the next video or night in a live stream. You guys have a safe and blessed rest of your night and a beautiful start to the new week. Easy, y'all.